Cancer Daily Horoscope for July 29, 2022. Daily Horoscope. You can have good intellectual power, good memory, sufficient confidence, analytical mind when the energy of the moon is well focused. You are also helpful to others, and have a practical outlook on life. But if you remain passive, this energy could generate a lot of introversion and disinterest in life. The sun's high degree of imagination is the raw material for both creative genius and the tendency to get bogged down in exaggerated emotional whirlpools. And since you become a psychic sponge in this aspect, you need plenty of room to blow out the little dramas of the day, or you'll become irritable. Due to the passage of Venus in Cancer, you love to snuggle up and enjoy sentimental gestures. You are closely tied to your home and your family. Rejection is one of your biggest fears, and you can try some very frustrating tactics to find out if they love you or not. You can be domineering with your own opinions and stubborn. Pride can be your downfall. But when you do things, you do them well to leave a mark on the future. You commit and you are very responsible. These are the conditions that Mars can generate for you in the sign of Leo. There are many lessons to be learned when you find yourself within a group or a team, facing another group or another team. You will fully experience this situation today. Don't hesitate to stand out and also consider your opponent's arguments and action strategies, as they will also be a source of lessons. On the other hand, refuse the primary and crude principles of any systematic opposition. You could not have been any other woman than the one you are. This is how. Other women in your family may have dreamed of freeing themselves from something, from a duty, from a morality, but aren't you free? So, aren't these dreams of being someone else suggested to you by ghosts? Sweep them away with the back of your hand. Daily Tarot Reading. You are going through a period of stagnation in your life. You are having a hard time coping with the obstacles you have encountered. You feel like your efforts are going to waste, but this is not true. This period is a test for you. It is meant to motivate you to fight even harder for your dreams. Don't give up, you are one step away from achieving your goals, so you have to keep trying. You will be intimidated by the changes you will be faced with, but the developments that are about to take place in your life will teach you a very important lesson: no pain, no gain. Daily Career Tarot. You are going through a strange and dangerous period in your professional and financial life. Things are too fragile. You may be making overly risky plans and mindless choices. The difficulties you are currently faced with are due to the hastiness and carelessness you have shown in the past, and continue to show in the present. Keep in mind that this is not the right time to take risks and to make decisions with uncertain consequences. Try to rein in your tendency to act neglectfully and make sure you live up to your responsibilities. Health. Today you should take care of the level of distraction or acceleration that you are driving, because Sagittarius in your 6th house makes you sensitive to the hips and thighs, so take care not to expose yourself to a fall that could affect that area of the body. Today you will very often have the impression of being the focus of most people you meet. It's a feeling that can be unpleasant if this attention is hostile, or if you are particularly paranoid. But rest assured, in your case it is neither one nor the other, but simply the effect of the legitimate recognition of your skills in a specific area, and for which you will be solicited against very advantageous conditions. Negotiate well. Small hope for some, big victory for you. This success motivated you well for the rest of the events. For this, you can rely on the main definition of your sign. Positive in nature, learn to rely on this playful character trait. Indeed, it is often lacking in ordinary mortals. One by one, break down all your barriers. Please note that going back is not possible. Tear down those walls that are slowing your progress. Next step? Get the moon. Work. Your thing today is to cheer on everyone. You will always find a good excuse to move forward in all work projects. You will not generally find obstacles or apply your creativity. And if you flat out don't see possibilities in the projects, you will say so clearly, because Sagittarius in your 6th house makes you somewhat optimistic, sincere, and creative. It's not a day that will give you complete satisfaction, especially if you need to move quickly in an area of your life. In work, for example, we must expect external challenges, delays and perhaps even breaches of contract. It will be necessary to use tricks and diplomacy to limit the damage. Money will not be coming to you very easily today. You have to work a little harder for things to materialize. Be smart, constant and patient because fortune will soon arrive. Today, new events could well raise some doubts in you. Don't expect immediate solutions. You may need a few days of patience. This period is important because it sets the stage for a change in direction that you have probably been thinking about for some time. Be careful thinking. Procrastination affects the natives of your sign today. You start a mission and let it drag on for several weeks or even months. Disorganization awaits you. With the help of Pluto and that of your loved ones who encourage you, you will regain control of your professional life. You will then be quite calm. It is however not a good day to invest money. Whether it is to set up a business or to buy real estate, the planetary atmosphere is unfavorable. Family and friends. For the natives of the first decan, you will have to be sure to show determination in order to face an altercation that could arise with a member of your family. Indeed, the arrival of Mars in the 4th house can have consequences on the perception that others have of you and lead to misunderstandings that you will have to dispel as soon as possible. Do not be sensitive to the criticisms that could be formulated against you and prefer to have a frank explanation to put an end to this situation. Love. You are playful, have a good sense of humor, and are full of warmth. You are generous, romantic, friendly, and exuberant, if a bit impulsive. In general, an excellent lover and partner in love affairs. It is the energy that Scorpio can generate in your 5th house. No need to dress exuberantly today, everyone will notice you. You are so dynamic and cheerful that it will be very difficult to follow you in your frantic race. Take advantage of this state of mind to make new connections and make great strides in the realization of the projects that are important to you. There's no point in running, of course, but when you start on time, it's perhaps the little extra that makes the difference. Are you hesitating between a serene and stable love and an adventure more rock and roll than ever? Know that behind its dilettante and playful finery, this last opportunity could well hide a real relationship. So you can afford to select the sexiest of the two. For natives in a relationship, comparing themselves to other lovers, friends or acquaintances could well harm your harmony. Neither better nor worse than another, your relationship belongs only to you two. Don't let the eyes of others destroy you. Your partner needs your help today. It may be something to do with the job or financial matters, but more likely, your partner needs your help to resolve some family issue. However, your partner has almost vehemently denied any help from you in the past regarding this matter and will now be feeling too self-conscious to actually ask for it. So, you need to be extra sensitive to the mood of your partner today. You should volunteer to help with the issues that have been bothering your partner. Even now, your help may be denied, but this is a token protest. You need to realize that your support means a lot to your partner and it is essential to deal with the tricky situation that your partner is facing. There is a time to let your partner enjoy her own space in the relationship, but this is not it. Instead, you need to press the issue and get your partner to confide in you. This can only be done if your partner is sure of your help and support. Your partner is going to be extremely thankful for your support. She will be especially impressed at the way in which you realize that she need your help in spite of all the protestation. This move on your part will significantly improve the depth of trust and belief in each other in your relationship. Lucky color, azure, bottle green, cyan. Lucky number, 6, 21, 67. Love Tarot card. The Love Tarot deck's card for today is the Hermit. Drawing this card suggests a need for introspection. Periods of honest personal reflection by both partners help sustain a healthy relationship. You and your lover may benefit from more time apart. This card can remind you and your lover to praise each other's good qualities rather than criticizing flaws. You want your relationship to become more spiritual. If you are single, this card signals a time to examine your romantic desires. Instead of continuing to search for a partner, reevaluate what you want in a relationship. The Hermit can represent someone who feels self-sufficient, uninterested in romance. The Hermit's appearance can sometimes portend an encounter with a past love. These kind of meetings rarely resurrect an old love. Instead, the encounter offers insight into why the relationship failed.